match is now officially a Judy Bagwell on a forklift match.
Broken, thankless, push you down, open.
Boys, there's a problem, and I'd like to talk about it.
I'm listening.
Let's start.
First of all, let's talk about that big bone in your mouth.
Dog, I'm about to put 8 of them in my mouth.
Why are the Sunny D bottles not bigger?
They
You
are.
know, that's actually a problem.
You just bought the children's one. The
I
adult
didn't buy them.
ones-
They got given to me, so I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth.
Who gives
You just
Sunny
did.
D? That's a better question.
Sam's grandma.
Well, that's fair. It's for the child.
No, it's for me. She specifically brought the case over. She said, hey, I got you Sunny D because you drink these every time you come over to our house.
It's like when I come over and steal your daughter's fruit snacks.
Exactly. No, my question is, so I go through the Arby's drive-thru today, right? And now, if you forget, like, if you don't put the Arby's sauce in the bag, like, first off, it's Arby's, it's a crime. Just put the sauce in the bag anyway. But when somebody forgets an integral part of the meal, like if they gave you a hamburger without the burger on the bun, I order a French dip. You don't give me my au jus. Like, why would you?
Sorry, your IOU?
No, my au jus.
Okay, because it totally came out like IOU.
No,
Yeah,
it says au jus.
Yeah, my au jus.
It
You don't
stands
give
for
me that.
beef grease.
Exactly.
I know what it stands for. I love the shit. I'll drink it.
He does. This man orders, Trevor, attest to this because I know you can. Ram's horn, bowl of chicken gravy. He just eats the chicken gravy.
He does, especially when he's hungover.
That's amazing.
Yes. That's a hangover cure is chicken gravy and a milkshake.
I don't think it is, but whatever works.
No,
Because what happens is that fucking totally activates my lactose intolerance and I just shit everything out. I'm good to go. I go by the Rafi method, man. You know, from the league. Give me 30 minutes, crap the booze out. I'm good to go. That's how my life's always been.
and he
love
goes
it.
by
Wipe
and he
a
goes
peanut
by
butter
the
through a
how.
shag rug.
The
And
only
he goes
time I
by
really
the
got
how I met.
Go ahead, Dubs.
He goes by the how I met your mother. Just walks in, sits down. And they go, "What would you like to have?" Gravy, lots
Yeah.
of it.
That's what I want. I want something smothered in gravy. You can bring it to me. Beef gravy, chicken gravy, turkey gravy. That's fine and all dandy as long as it is a gravy substance on some like French fries or like a turkey sandwich or even throw it on a hamburger. I don't care. Gravy's great. But the problem I want to bring up is the fact that my name is Clinton Davis. You can find me at PK Batman on Twitter. And to my right,
I'm Ethan. You can find me at Jensen Collins 3 on Twitter, X, whatever it is.
we're dying right now. Right below Ethan, holy shit, it's Trevor Davis.
You can find him when you get 2 blocks around the corner from his house and find the tip of his dick hanging out of a sewer.
It's really big.
Fucking it.
You remember that? You remember Jeff from Men in Black 2 in the subway? That's Trevor.
Look how far, I just want to point out, look how far back he has to sit away from the computer because of how big his dick is.
Yeah, he's actually, his camera's on like 6 times zoom already.
If you guys see him go back further, he got aroused.
Yeah.
Well, currently, right now, because I've lived with him, I know that his dick is currently on a funneling system to the toilet. That's why you won't ever see Trevor get up to use the bathroom. His dick's so big, it's already just like hanging over the toilet bowl. Okay. All right. Trevor's already tapping out for the episode. And beneath me, but never below me, is Jeremiah Goldmain, the boss, the 24-karat lion, the last swag bender, your 4-post massacre champion.
I am the current reigning defending awesomeness of trivia. Ethan, you are not. So shut up.
Ethan never has been. Ethan
He
has
never
never
will
tasted.
be.
He's
And he
never
never will
tasted the
be.
4-post massacre gold.
So like, all right. So like, I know Ethan's coming for my belt or whatever because he thinks that scares me or it's interesting. I don't know. He felt the need to yell it at me, and it's gonna be some special shenanigan shit. Can he win the belt, or like how does that work? Like, because like he has teammates. Can they win the belt? Can my teammates win the belt? Is this just a fun one, and then he'll be in the real next one?
Like, I didn't say titles were on the line in the next one. The next one's about me because it's my birthday.
The next one's about me. I would actually care.
It's my birthday.
So then if my team wins, I get the title shot.
Let's say this. Okay, hold on.
And if your team loses, you don't get to be in the next real one.
Correct.
That's
hold on. And what I mean by that is you don't even get to pop in. You don't even get to do that thing you do that annoys me and Clinton. You don't even get to do that.
So let me say here, because I am the officiator for Post Massacre. If Ethan's team wins on my birthday, Ethan gets to pick the category for the next quiz, which puts him at the champion's advantage. If Jeremiah wins, Ethan can't even show up for my birthday quiz, which will, the following quiz, which will be at the beginning of the year. Because Ethan's not missing my birthday. Let's all scissor on it. Yep, we're all scissoring. All right, cool. So you two have to find 2 teammates for the next quiz. I'm not booking it. I'm just going to write the motherfucker.
I got Ross.
Jeremiah has already told me that he wants the quiz to be about celebrity appearances in wrestling.
Okay.
Which is I'm good at that one. That one's going to be super easy to write.
Maybe I'll make a return.
You gotta discuss with Russ if he wants to be on your team, because maybe he's not even available. He might not even be available.
No, he is. Russ hates Ethan.
That's fair.
It might be the one time I put. I'm about to say it might be the one time I put my differences aside with him just to be on his team.
And then I'm not making I don't hate. Wait, with Ethan or with Russ? Oh, no, fuck Ethan. You. Well, fuck you.
Do we have a
Trevor. Trevor. I have not lifted your ban on quiz shows. You have been disqualified from 2 quizzes. Therefore, you are banned until I lift the ban.
Come on, lift it. It's been long enough.
Not in my opinion. Anyways.
Also, I'm not promising or guaranteeing, but I'm trying to get Johnny Knoxville. That's all I'm saying. And by trying, I mean I have an email drafted up that I probably won't send.
If Johnny Knoxville shows up to a quiz on my birthday. Yeah, Ethan will. Ethan has no shame. I'm pretty sure we interviewed Buff Bagwell this year out of pure harassment on Ethan's end.
It wasn't pure harassment.
Oh my god. So let's talk about FU tomorrow. Let's have the fun shit real quick, because we don't really want to.
I think we should talk about it today.
Let's talk about it right now.
Yeah.
Jeremiah, the owner of FU Wrestling, you have your show to put together tomorrow.
I already put it together, thank God.
Do we have any insider information about things that are going to happen tomorrow?
Yeah. A lot. There's going to be 12 matches or something. It's a lot, but it's the biggest bang for your buck in Michigan wrestling. It's one of the only 3-hour shows where we're going to tell you it's 3 hours, but you're going to walk out going, man, that was 3 hours? No way.
I don't believe your show is 3 hours.
I feel like it is.
It is. Look, from having been involved in the production side of that, the show is definitely 3 hours, because at the end, everybody's dragging ass hardcore that's been there all day. But it's not for the fans. You won't feel like it's 3 hours, especially with the way Renegades gets bopping, everything gets moving. We've all been there. It's a great venue for this kind of thing. It speaks and breathes to independent wrestling.
Yes, because speaking of Ethan saying the things he just said, fuck, Ethan, you got to upload your match graphic. I don't have it. I just had to clear out my entire computer to edit that chaos show.
Bro, we could theoretically be fighting a few times before the end of the year.
We could.
But one thing you definitely should do right now is is
To
go
Wingstop.
over to the FU Wrestling Facebook page to sign up for FU VIP, which will get you the pay-per-view in its entirety 24 hours before it goes up live anywhere else.
Also, you can live stream the show tomorrow if you can't make it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can make it, fucking make it. But if you can't make it, read.
Yeah, and if you're out of state, you should
Read.
definitely go. How much is it?
$5.
Tell me how much it is.
fucking dollars.
$5
It's
fucking
$4.99, but it's not. It's $5.
Yeah,
Man, we should have put it at $4.99.
$5 gets you, in my opinion, the best local wrestling, where you can see things like Grim Reality taking on Ethan James and Anthony Coleman.
There you go. Sorry.
You get to watch Ethan get hate fucked by two black men, guaranteed, and possibly his tag team partner.
Listen, I don't have. Look, I'm never even gonna have to set foot in the ropes. You heard Coleman. He said, "You stand on the sidelines. I'll take care of all the business." So me, I'm gonna be in there juicing him up. Got the crowd going around him. All I got to do is slink in and make sure that he gets the pin. Make sure he gets the pin. That's it. That's all I got to do.
You know he's going to take a spot on the hardest part of the ring, right?
I hope Ethan gets black. That's what I hope happens.
I'm going in with a veteran of over 100 mixed martial arts matches. I am fine.
Where?
I want to believe you. I believe in Anthony Coleman.
Do I add another $20 to the Ethan Goes Through a Table
If
fund?
you do it, then it ends up at $160. So
That's a lot of money.
And speaking of Jeremiah and tag teams, Jeremiah, part of the outset, will be defending the Best Tag Forever Championships against the Tragedy Boys.
So a little bit of news there that was announced, I believe, is Daniel Aaron is not going to be, or Aaron's not going to be there.
He's hurt.
I think so. I saw something on his page
Oh,
about
he's got a GoFundMe.
Yeah, he's got a GoFundMe for his ACL injury. So I don't know whether that's real or that's something where he was like, "Hey, I can't dare face TP Tom and the 24 Karat Lion or Sin," because we don't know what combination of the outset that we're getting.
But I know Xander can't beat me and whoever, or TP Tom and whoever, or Sin and whoever. So probably just gonna
before you guys jinx yourselves. Probably my most anticipated match of the night is the women's fatal four-way between Rory Shield, Ray Larson, Stella Buho, and Heather Blue. This one is going to be a fucking banger, and no one should sleep on it.
I'm excited for that one.
Or the best women talent going around Michigan right now.
I mean, I'm excited for it as well. I mean, I know, Jeremiah's repping the blue. I got the green and black on. Not to take anything away from Rory Shield and Stella Buho, both excellent talents in their own right.
Get some fucking merch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Buy the merch.
Right. Said what I said.
We also, speaking of fatal four-ways, have Top Gun Maximilian, Dean Hendricks, Jamie Eternal, and a debuting Crazy King. And what is called two guys, a monster, and a Crazy King. What was that?
That's like sleeper match of the night potential.
Yes, it is. With a mouthful of fucking chicken, you heard it from Maya first.
Yep,
really good.
I have no idea how that's rolling out.
And in my most anticipated match, because I fucking love six-man tags, we have the Dub Club defending their trios championships up against the Death Threat Army of Tommy Vendetta, Adam Wick, and Aaron O'Ryan. I just love six-mans. And the Dub Club coming off a very, very good match against the BBC to win the championship.
They licked the BBC good.
Yes, they did. They whooped that wholesale ass. But also other matches.
They took the whole BBC.
You have your
whole
People's
thing.
Championship match. You have Big Murph versus DBA with Chip.
Murph's gonna die.
Murph's gonna get fucking killed.
Mm.
If you guys want to see how dangerous DBA is, and you've never experienced him before, I'm gonna drop a link in the comment section.
Don't do that, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I wouldn't.
Why?
No,
'Cause
you want to come see it in person. Experience the DBA for the
Every
first
time-
time in
every
life.
time somebody watches that match, I feel PTSD pains.
Well, I'm glad it's happening. It
I
teaches you
hate that
maybe
you
you
said
shouldn't
that to
talk.
me.
You shouldn't talk so much shit, Jeremiah. I
Well,
love
you
you.
want to talk about talking shit? Murph talks shit. Murph invoked, first off, was using government names in his promo, was bringing family into it against DBA. So, wow, fantastic idea on there. That DBA, who's in Disney of all places, decides to cut a promo. Go check that shit out, because if you haven't fucking seen it, it's excellent. I love it. It's great. All I know is Murph's probably getting stabbed.
Fucking goof.
But I do know that as it was stated on the FU preview show that took place last week on Rasslin Rage, Murph is going to have an opportunity to kind of explain himself, maybe apologize. Who knows what happens? But, you know, putting a mic in front of Murph right before he meets DBA, that's definitely not going to be an issue. Like, that's going to solve a lot of things.
No,
We call that
No.
good television right there.
and I call that's he's just digging his own grave. He's got one foot on a banana peel and he's slowly falling in.
We also don't know if Chip is going to show up. So, like, that's out of everything. You would think DBA and Wild Card, you would think his own actions. No, there's a fucking squirrel that's unaccounted for. And so that's what we have to look forward to.
Keep it going, guys. I'm working on something.
Oh, you're good. I know what happens with DBA, man. It's like you done fucked up.
I do want to state, though, there is a match that's on this card, the FU Championship. Let's not undervalue that championship at all, because the Great Tiger, who is going into his first defense as the 24-karat FU champion, I believe, he's, you know, he won the belt from Adam Wick, who was the stalwart as champion. You know, won it from Mark Ross.
Best champion FU's ever had.
You know, won it from Mark Ross, held the belt for a really long time. Now he's got to go up against the anime aerial assault or whatever Solo's calling himself this week. Two different competitors here. Tiger likes to slow things down, take it at his pace, but we did see a different Tiger in Oops All Bangers. He was very much at the pace of Adam Wick, and I think to be able to retain the belt, he is going to have to match pace with Solo.
Yes. And Solo is very quick and agile, to where I truly believe that where Tiger strives is when he can slow down the pace and make it as methodical for him as possible. Because that's where he got Adam, was when he was able to slow Adam down, was when he was able to win.
I'm excited for it.
God
I'm
damn,
excited. I'm
Maya.
not even because I'm part of it, but I'm excited just in general. Look,
I'm sorry, Ethan. I can't hear a single thing you're saying. I'm watching Jeremiah assault a chicken sandwich right now.
He nearly has killed Wings, and now he's on a chicken sandwich. What else is he gonna eat?
We haven't even been live for 20 minutes.
I had
This
2
motherfucker
tenders.
is 2 tenders, 8 wings, and he's fucking scarfing down a chicken sandwich.
Did you get fries with that too?
I ate those while we were talking. That's what the fork was for.
Oh my god.
didn't you just win an eating contest
That's what
too?
the
Like,
fork
let's
was
brag
for.
about this.
I did. On Sunday, I successfully defended my eating world title, and I put down 12 hot dogs faster than 8 other people.
So I now know don't get into an eating contest with this guy right here. Yeah, come on. There we go.
No, I'm like I'm like Kabashi, dog.
If you
I'm
guys
like
want
Kabashi.
to, you guys look down below, all the information for Us Wrestling Presents TGIFU tomorrow night. If you want to head out there, there's the address, there's the start time, there's the bell time, there's everything. Also up on our YouTube page tomorrow, we are going to have the FU TGIF preview show. with my broadcast partner, Annie O'Neill. Live from Renegades. We do
watch Impact Wrestling, which, speaking of Impact Wrestling and women's wrestling, Gail Kim and Awesome Kong are both coming out of retirement for a tag team match.
Yes, for Impact 1000, which I'll be tuning in for. Not live because I'm busy doing shit on Thursday nights. But I'm going to watch that one for sure because Impact is a stellar promotion. I'm excited that Josh Alexander is back. Yeah, we know it's on right now, but we do a show Thursday nights. We watch Impact, just not live.
No, I'll start setting my DVR to record it.
You don't need to. You don't need to. It's pretty much all available online the next day.
That's true.
Where
too.
was I at? Yeah,
I
so
recorded.
go there, check that out.
I got a cable provider for access.
FU preview show starting at 5:00 tomorrow on a Forklift YouTube page. So tune in for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I love hanging out with Annie. She's great. I know tons of wrestlers are going to be on it hanging out. And I mean, at the last few, we had a lot of fun. So I'm excited to do this again.
No, it's always a great time. It's fantastic.
Yes. Moving on. Let's talk about what this video is named after.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Let's talk about the CM Punk problem going on in AEW right now. For those who are unaware or don't...
I'm back.
Okay, so Maya, right now we're going to go into the CM Punk issue, and I'm going to break it down real quick.
CM Punk.
We'll get to that. For all those who don't know, at the All-In Buy-In, Jack Perry and CM Punk had a confrontation before CM Punk went out for his match. The confrontation stemmed from Jack Perry knocking on the window of a windshield saying, real glass, cry me a river. After that, he went to the back to where there are two stories to this right now, to where Jack Perry stepped up to CM Punk and gave him a whitewash shove. And then there's the one where CM Punk threw the first punch, which it's more leaning towards CM Punk threw the first punch. But right now there's an internal investigation going on. CM Punk went out and did his match with Samoa Joe. In that time, Jack Perry had been escorted out of the building, and CM Punk was escorted out of the building shortly after his match with Samoa Joe. They are both on suspension right now. And it's a shame. Truly is a shame because this was AEW's biggest event of the year, and what is everyone talking about? Not the fact that they sold 81,000 tickets and they're calling that a shoot sale, saying those are paid for tickets. Not the fact that MJF and Adam Cole went out there and had one of the best main events in AEW history again. Not the fact that there was a lot of good wrestling on the show. No, even halfway through the show, we were talking about another CM Punk incident.
It just seems like CM Punk cannot be part of anything that has all in the title.
Man.
So here's my thing. There, I got a take on this if I can.
Go ahead.
I just think that it's come to a point where that time away from the business has begun to get past him. So you have the guys that had television time before, like in the era that he was there, the 2014 and pre. So your guys like Miro that were in the business then, your Moxleys, your people like that. Then you had the guys that were bopping around on the indie scene at that time, and maybe their amount of television exposure was Ring of Honor or whatever it was, but they weren't on a New Japan scale or a WWE, because New Japan is, good television in Japan. It's just didn't really transfer over here until recently. And I think those guys tend to have a little bit better of a rapport with him for the most part, because they've been brought up in the business a different way. AEW comes onto the scene and it's a different production style. There's different people. There's people that are willing to speak out a little bit more, speak up on things. And I feel like it's just a generational disconnect here. Even though somebody's, closer in age, as you have, the Bucks and Punk aren't that far apart in age, but I think it's just a generational disconnect. It's never going to stop. There's the people that respect him.
I don't
There's
know.
the people that don't respect him.
I agree.
Maya, what do you got?
All right, so hot take. Apparently, in the company I'm with. So I just want to start off by saying they know who fucking threw the first punch. Wembley Stadium is literally 100% surveilled by cameras. That's a thing. So
Yep.
there's footage. They know who did it. That's 1,000%. We just don't know who did it yet. Because either way, I don't think you actually want to let out like you want to try to squash this. Like it's already out, but it's not. Move past it. But I don't know. So like you have to rewind to the one match that Jack Perry had where they already had a confrontation backstage, right? Because, like, if I'm not mistaken, other reports on that weapon spot or something.
Yeah, it was a use of real glass before Punk's match.
Because
Yeah, which I don't know. Like I wasn't there. None of us were there, so we can only speculate and shit like that, right? But in my head, you don't need it. B, it's gonna take years off your life. C, I don't want to wrestle in that. Is I don't hate Punk from the elite shit. So I'm not gonna just be like Rob Punk's the problem. Like this happened, dog. Like a lot of people do not like CM Punk that are like the AEW fan base.
Jeremiah's audio.
Yeah.
He's
Right, like if you're solid elite people,
Jeremiah.
you know what I mean? We watched
Jeremiah.
You probably hate
You're
CM
having reload your
You hate
shit.
him
You're having
because-
bad audio issues.
Punk.
You are. Yeah, just leave the
You
lobby
sound
and
like a
join,
robot. Reload your
leave
shit.
the lobby
Okay.
and join back in. We only got like 30% of what you said. And we want to listen. We just want to be able to hear all of it.
Anyways,
Come
well, Jeremiah's-
back.
Yeah, just leave and come back.
Oh man. It's working on it.
Yeah,
so
we
just to
have audio
preface it-
issues like everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, just to preface it, where we were at with this, so everybody knows.
Jeremiah, click X out of the screen.
Here, hold on. I'm just gonna remove him. That way he's not on the screen. We can keep talking. He can figure that out.
You know
and
why
then
didn't
add
I?
him to
Why
it.
didn't I think that?
It's okay.
Jeremiah sounds like he's drowning in a robot's asshole. Is a great call.
I could just kick him from the studio.
I don't know if he'll be allowed back in.
No, well, as long as I don't ban him. Hold on,
Right.
let's see. All right, let's try this again. Let's re-add you to the audio stream. This is not starting out great.
All right.
Nope, there he goes. Okay, he's gonna leave. Long story
kicked
short, where we were at is their use of glass in the ring. So a vet guy is going to walk up to you and he's going to go, look, don't use real glass in the ring before my match. I would appreciate that. And that is a respect thing that happens in the business, especially with somebody as young as him. I think Punk was in the right for that. Now, maybe how it was handled is not in the right way. I think the more important report that came out among all of this stuff was something that had happened. Somebody had asked Tony Khan about who would take over in a case where Tony was unable to run the show. And he said Daniel Bryan. And to me, or Bryan Danielson. And to me, that speaks volumes when you have a guy like Punk who wants to have creative control on like almost a Hogan-esque level, that you're going to put Danielson in control of that. So I think that speaks to a thing. Jeremiah, are you back?
I don't know. Like I could hear. I was not twitching or anything on my end.
Yeah.
So
No, you're good. Your audio sounds good now.
You sound
So, yeah,
much
no,
better
like-
now.
I like 1,000%, man. Like with this one, like until full details come out, you're gonna go biased one way. You're like, this is not one of those. Well, I like them both. You're either a Punk guy or an Elite guy. And if you're an Elite guy, Punk's at fault for this Jack Perry shit right now. If you're a Punk guy, you're probably just more likely waiting to hear what actually happened.
If you want my hot take, this is Tony Khan's fault because Tony Khan has no control over his locker room.
I like what he did when he just said we're not going to address anything at the scrum afterwards. This is what should have happened last time. Not that there should be a last time for this situation, but I also, and this is not being apologetic to Punk on this, but I do think that there's a little bit of a headhunter thing going on here to where somebody's going to try to fire him up for some reason. Because it happens in most things. Like, somebody's got a history with doing something, so somebody else is going to try to initiate a conflict or initiate an issue. I loved what he did, what Jack did out there by slapping that. I thought, okay, cool. Finally, we're getting some character development. We're getting some, like, emotion. We're getting some depth to Jack Perry. I thought that was really good. It's unfortunate to hear this shit happen after the fact, but I'm like, yeah. I liked it for once. There's some movement to go, okay, fuck yeah, let's get this. Let's get Jack Perry going. Let's keep this like heel character building. And then that goes on and I'm like, you guys ruin your momentum. It doesn't matter on him. He's going to have the momentum regardless because there's still going to be the people that are going to come and pay for him and come to see him. But
dog, he's the biggest star in that company.
They were
like, I hate to be that guy.
Second pay-per-view around him.
Like he's literally the biggest star.
It's supposed to be Punk and Ricky Starks in the main event. That's supposed to be the main event of All Out. And it is not happening anymore because CM Punk's being pulled. So.
Wait a minute. Pause. Time out. Flag on the play. I don't have something. Flag. Fucking. CM Punk gets into like a push fight, right? A push fight backstage. Man is now pulled from the main event of the pay-per-view, right? The one of the matches that sold said tickets, right? But my other guy, like, fucking had a domestic violence thing, like 2 days out from the Wembley Stadium thing, and they beat the Bucks.
His thing was he pulled a gun out. It was a road rage incident. Let's be.
Okay. I apologize. I apologize.
Yeah. It was a road rage.
So incident. my man rationally and calmly reacted to someone cutting him off in traffic by pulling a fucking 9mm out and pointing it at them, and got flown to fucking Britain to wrestle at Wembley, but a push fight. Gotta pull him. I don't know. I'm pretty sure here right now, though. CM Punk and anybody who gets into an altercation, I think that's ridiculous. I think if anything, that should show you all there's not a shit ton of favoritism towards him because he's going to get overly punished for anything. That's outrageous. Push fights happen. It's grown men and adrenaline.
That CM Punk wasn't even informed by AEW of his suspension, that he was informed by his lawyers that he had been suspended from AEW.
Those are the best agents.
Yeah. So, like we said, the original plan for All Out was Ricky Starks versus CM Punk in a strap match for the real AEW World Championship. I don't know what you're doing, Jeremiah, but it seems like you're on such a delay. Like you're coming through like you're C-3PO, like
No! Damn it.
I think that lends some credence though to Clinton's statement about Tony Khan being at fault here. If the Dax Harwood thing takes place, or the fucking FTR thing takes place, and it's a non-domestic violence charge because it's a gun flash. He didn't know the people, therefore non-DV. Regardless of that, still, you flashed a gun during a road rage incident. Like, I get you're pissed off, but Tony lets the guy go out there and does the show. So now it looks shitty on him because you let the guy go through with that, even though that's outside the company thing. But then you're going to suspend them over something that should really just be an in-house issue. And like, maybe you guys don't, it's a continued thing.
Here's what I'll make a defense on the whole Dax Harwood thing. Here's my defense.
Or it's a Cash Wheeler, isn't it?
Cash Wheeler, thank you. My Cash Wheeler defense. John Jones, in a real sport, MMA. Let's be real here.
I'm intrigued to know how you use John Jones as a defense, but okay.
John Jones got into a car accident high on cocaine with a pregnant woman and fled the scene, and then came back to grab his money, his gun, and his cocaine from the car and ran again. He fought 3 weeks later because cocaine, get this, is not a banned substance in the Nevada. Hold on. Is not a banned substance in the Nevada Athletic Commission. Cocaine's not banned substance. So legally, unless Cash Wheeler was charged in the same way that John Jones should have been charged, then there's AEW's not at fault for the Cash Wheeler shit. So, one of them.
So, hear me out though.
So my ending point to that, and I'll let you guys get to your thing, is one happened outside of work, and unless he was charged, AEW was not going to do anything about it. What happened between Punk and Jack was an in-house at-work type deal. And I know if I get into a shoving match with one of my coworkers, I'm getting suspended. That's where it's going to be. The suspension to me is justified. Go on.
In John Jones's defense, he was just high on cocaine and crashed a car. The chick being pregnant is just something, it's not relevant. That's not relevant. That's just trying to create sympathy. All right. At no point did a coked out John Jones brandish a gun at someone. That's all I'm saying.
Until Cash Wheeler's got
it wasn't in the report.
Until they got charges on Cash Wheeler, there's nothing they can do about the situation.
That's fair. Like I'm not mad. I'm just saying it makes no sense to me to ruin the main event. You're literally ruining the biggest moment of Ricky Stark's career over a push fight. I don't fucking care. It's a goddamn push fight. Like, listen, we did a whole year and a half of y'all just being the fucking indie drama turned up to 1,000, but now we're going to start punishing push fights. I understand if a dog was kicked and Ace Steel was biting people, but like, it's a push fight. Why do that to Ricky?
The reports I've heard, Greg, to go off his comment of I've heard from Cultaholic, first Punk was left at the airport and had to take a train to the hotel and was pissed after the altercation, so he quit. The whole taking a train shit up to the hotel is factual. That is 100% confirmed. We have no confirmation that he quit. He has been quoted for saying, "I hate this place" in the backstage altercation. That's all really we have to go off of. Everything else is just hearsay, and we really just deal with the facts here of what is confirmed.
Like Ace Steel did fight Kenny Omega.
Yep. You know what the problem is? They don't have somebody like Greg backstage to keep a handle on this shit. That's what it is.
No, they need DBA backstage because no one's going to pull some shit in front of DBA.
DBA is going to stab somebody. And and then it's going to be, then I'm going to be like, no, that deserved to happen, Clinton, because he stabbed a person. All right. And you're going to be like, well, DBA, he's got that condition. He just stabs people.
It's funny. FU has a lot of that going around. DBA, Jamie Eternal. There's a lot of stabbings going on.
It was really funny describing DBA to my father today. But I was like, well, what's DBA like? I was just like, New Jack. New Jack's pretty accurate. I watched a guy shove Adam Wick, and then 8 people flew out of the locker room to stop DBA from killing this man. They kept him back there long enough to get the guy out of the building. They were no longer concerned for Adam Wick's safety at that point. They were now concerned for that guy. Stab Us Wrestling, yeah.
Bro, it was a thing, man. I will never forget that moment.
Oh, it was terrifying. We were 6 feet away from that, and I'm like, the fuck?
I remember Kevin getting up
I'm
and
trying to
walking
calm
down
it.
to the other way. Like that was
Dog,
nuts.
I'm trying to calm it, and then here comes DB.
So another incident at the Chaos Show was that DBA ran his mouth a little too well in the ring to a fan, and an audience member decided to get in the ring with DBA holding a weapon. I have never seen so many big people get in between DBA and another human being in my life.
Yo, big shout out to Ray Fiddler for fucking saving that dude's life.
Dude,
the sound guy.
DBA had a weapon. That man almost... Ethan, I got the comments.
Okay.
That man almost became...
I could have helped.
Absolutely. No, you couldn't have.
You were busy. You were busy.
No. I could have. But, like, I saw what was happening and decided to keep laying there because I didn't want to get beat up anymore. I'm not going to lie.
Right.
So people understand what we're talking about. Give me 1 second because we've got a few minutes.
And once we get back from this, we will talk about the All Out card because Dynamite this week was...
We're not going to go anywhere. We're going to watch it. Here, Jeremiah.
No.
No piece of crap like you to be in the ring with a man like me, and you pit me.
Is that a keyboard?
Yes.
So you got one hell of an ass.
Clickety clack, here comes the whack.
Up top, get him top. Up top, give me the stop. Let's see that stop.
Man, you got abused. This was after DBA abused you for 5 minutes straight. Jesus. He turned you inside out.
I know.
My God.
Turned you into a fucking flapjack.
I think I hit my face on the mat. It hurt. This hurt really bad too.
But the angle on it is fantastic.
Look at my butt.
Here. God. I'm sorry about the intro music, but dear God, Maya got abused here.
Come here and make me shut up. Come here. See, you shut up. I don't come to Burger King and take a special like your hand. Well, you take it to Flamethrower Burgers. So shut the hell up.
Yeah, get him! Oh, that guy's bad.
Look at this. Look at this. No good.
So, like, Maya, I'm glad you lived through that. That was...
I just want to point out that when I get murdered, it causes riots.
Yeah, because a fan got in the ring.
Yeah,
I'm beloved, I think is the word.
That's a word for you. But let's talk about All In, because in my opinion, a pretty damn good pay-per-view.
I really liked Box FTR, and I really liked the main, and
I think
we
can all
sent me
agree.
home happy.
I think we can all agree that the main was the best match on the card. Anyone disagree with that?
I really like the tag match to win the belts on Zero Honor.
The 6-man? Oh, okay. The kangaroo kick was great.
The ROH? Yes,
Yeah, I
dog. Bro.
That kangaroo kick was money.
Oh,
The MJF Adam match, the
so
first
many
half of
layers.
it ending with a double clothesline finish between the both of them where they pinned each other. Adam asking for 5 more minutes. MJF going, no, we're going until we got a fucking winner in Wembley. And then they went on and wrestled for another 15 more fucking minutes where Adam Cole tried to kill MJF about 6 times in this match.
Right.
A brain buster on the steps. A fucking the heat seeker. The chair spot. The Eddie Guerrero spot turned up to 11 was phenomenal.
It gets overdone and it never got like adjusted for anything, and I'm glad to see the adjustment.
It was an attitude adjustment for sure.
I think the more important thing about this match is while it was all solid, done really well, put together well, told a great story. I like the inclusion of Roddy Strong, but without it being too much. I think
Roddy
the biggest
is a bad actor.
Oh, he's a horrible actor. It's fine though. It's wrestling. You don't have to be a good actor. Bret Hart proved that.
Hey, I'm entering the Arthur Ashe Grand Slam tournament.
So one of the things that this pay-per-view did, though, this match specifically, is cemented MJF's like face status, like that real tweener leaning towards really good guy status, and I'm glad because for the longest time it always felt like it was just an asshole pretending to be a good guy, and now he's like, I am an asshole, but I'm your asshole, and
I love it.
I'm here for that.
That shit makes me happy in my pants.
It's concerning.
Yeah.
But it's not going to get talked about by anyone else besides me, but I fucking love Stadium Stampede. It was a fucking car wreck of a match, and I loved it. Orange Cassidy getting the win with the orange punch with the fistful of glass. I loved it. I love the fact that the ladder broke, and then they climbed back up and still did the fucking spot. I love the fact that fucking they slipped on the top rope. Both men fell to the floor and then climbed back up to do the suplex spot to the outside. I loved all the botches. I love the fact that I sat there with my girlfriend and she couldn't watch it after the skewer spot. She saw the skewers go into Moxley's forehead and was like, I'm done, and did not look up for the rest of the match.
Yep. I can confirm. She just went, no. Looked down. She was like, no, looking back up. Let me know when it's done. I'm out, guys.
Man.
What else, Maya? What else did you like on the card?
What did Trevor like?
What else did I enjoy on the card? FTR won. That was cool. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Bro, Pepsi Plunge. Pepsi Plunge was kind of fucking dope.
Yeah.
CM Punk retained. I enjoyed that. I did. What else was really sweet? Not at the show, but later, like Wednesday night, new trios belts.
The pink ones.
The scissor belts are
With the
fucking
scissors
rad.
on the end. So you could
Those are
scissor
fucking
them.
rad.
I like that. I thought that was cool. I did. So I don't know. I did not pop as hard for the Julia Hart spot as like everybody else is. I feel like
I didn't pop hard for
It was a
it.
thing. I popped for
That
the
was-
because I
outfits,
didn't think. No, the outfit was fucking fantastic. Like, listen,
though.
that's a fucking 10, though. Oh my
Mhm.
god! But
The
like,
Bray Wyatt entrance was great.
I just didn't think she sold really good when Billy Gunn grabbed her. I didn't like it. I don't know. I do like that Max Caster stepped on her arm while holding her leg. It's a little subtle thing, but it's fucking great.
What else was good on the card? Trevor, go ahead.
Well, I missed, what was it, the first couple matches because I didn't get there until late.
Yeah, you missed everything up, and I think you missed the first 4 matches.
Yeah, because I missed Kenny Omega and what was it, the Golden? What was it, the Golden?
That trios
Elite?
match was
The Golden Elite.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Ooh.
What else did I miss? Shit. I would have
You
to
missed the
say
first 4 matches of the card. So you missed FTR Young Bucks, you missed CM Punk Samoa Joe, you missed the trios match between the Golden Elite, and then was it the women's match that Trevor missed?
Did he miss it?
no, I was there.
Yeah, you probably
Even if
wish
he
you would have.
wasn't there, did he miss it because it wasn't good?
No, it wasn't that great.
That was a
Ooh,
favor. That was a catering match.
I would say my
Yeah, for
my
Surreal.
favorite
For Soraya.
the favorite match for me would have been MJF versus Adam Cole. That was a good one.
How was
You want to see
the
how a real
how was
women's
the-
4-way is done tomorrow.
how was the Jericho Osprey?
Better
Oh,
than
God.
expected.
Yeah, but yeah.
I have a comparison here, and Clinton's going to remember this conversation, maybe. So back in the day, Clinton and I used to talk hardcore shit about Nikki Bella, right? Like hardcore shit about Nikki Bella. And then Nikki Bella and Charlotte had a couple of matches, and we're like, oh, wow. Like, man, you know, Charlotte really brought the best out of Nikki Bella. And then Charlotte had some matches after that, not with Nikki Bella, and they were fucking terrible. And we're like, oh my God, is Nikki Bella the reason that Charlotte was good in those matches? And so now I'm like, okay, well, I've decided in my brain that for some reason that equates to Will Ospreay being able to wrestle with anybody. And it was everybody else that made Chris Jericho good for the last 7 years, not Chris Jericho making them better.
I'll tell you what Trevor's favorite part of the show was
Fozzy
playing to 81,000 people. He
Oh,
was so excited. Trevor
gonna-
was just like,
Fozzy is
"Stop the
Trevor's
show."
favorite band.
Trevor was
we're-
just like, stop the show. I've had my fill. I got to watch Fozzy play to 81,035 people.
I hate you all.
Trevor is the most hardcore.
Are you gonna go
closet
see
Fozzy
Fozzy?
fan.
No.
Are you gonna
Why
go
would
see
you go
Fozzy
see-
and Wyandotte?
Why would he go see Fozzy when he's already seen them over 100 times, man? He's waiting
Because
for
he's
the
a
new
super
album
Fozzy
to
fan.
drop.
Oh,
He's waiting
dog.
for
That's funny.
he's waiting for Fozzy to re-release their first album called Jericho's Version.
That's
It's a
amazing.
niche joke. It's
Yeah,
a niche
definitely,
joke,
you
but some
can-
people will appreciate it.
Yeah, you can go check out the big announcement that just hit our Twitter page. That Fozzy Rock is DJ T-Rev's favorite band.
We try to be better on our Twitter page and give you guys the most up-to-date news. And, Trevor, just getting to see Fozzy play the biggest show of their lives, just to even play the first third of Judas.
I
Trevor was in
enjoyed
tears when Jericho was out there going, ole, 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 doing that shit. Trevor was in tears.
I enjoyed seeing the Offspring more than I wanted to see Fozzy.
Stop, Trevor. It's okay. You can like Fozzy. I like Creed.
Hold on. Chris Jericho butchered Freddie Mercury. No.
He didn't butcher Freddie Mercury.
Did he throw him into a wood chipper?
No, just doing the
Yeah, I don't
whole-
understand.
Fuck. I mean, no.
Just
offense.
doing no.
Freddie-
It was just doing the
Fred's
whole.
dead, baby. Fred's dead.
Hey,
That's not a Freddie Mercury thing. That's just a music thing, man.
but
I
that
mean,
was
It was the
Freddie-
Live Aid bit that Freddie
Yeah.
did.
Well, sure. Let Jericho promote AIDS. I don't know. Let him do his thing. Whatever he is. He's a piece of shit.
oh my fucking god.
No, that's the
Wow.
where the cookie crumbles.
Just let them promote AIDS.
I
Yeah,
cannot believe those words came out of your mouth in this moment. I
Well, I mean, I don't like
fuck
Jericho.
my
Never
life.
have. I haven't liked Jericho since 09. Maybe the list. The list was the last time I truly liked Jericho.
Oh,
Everything
bro,
else-
listen. The celebration of Jericho, whatever it was one of my favorite wrestling bits of all time between him and Owens.
Owens. Oh, the the celebration of friendship.
Yeah, the celebration of friendship. I fucking love that.
It was good. That's one of the best angles WWE has done in the past 10 years. And it really should have been Jericho versus Owens for the Universal title at Mania, not Goldberg.
Yeah, it should have, and it wasn't. Anyway, speaking of things that are involved on pay-per-views that should or shouldn't be involved in that, we have the All Out 2023 card. Now, mind you, AEW is running back-to-back pay-per-views with 3 shows in the middle of that this week. So your Wednesday, your Friday night, and your Saturday night show. So I'm going to run down this list here. And I don't know how this first match is going to take place, considering that Christian Cage technically is the non-champion champion. One of the best things AEW has going right now. Absolutely love it.
I want to see Christian Cage in a turtleneck more.
I do. Luchasaurus versus Darby Allin for the TNT title. So, yeah, I don't know what's shaking down with that. If he's facing Cage, if he's facing Luchasaurus, whatever. My thought process on this is that Darby's going to beat Luchasaurus and demand the title, and Christian's going to run away with it.
That's cute.
So, is what it is. Then we have OC versus Mark for the international title. It's one of those things. Chris Statlander or Ruby Soho in a throw together feud for the TBS women's title.
Gotta have that.
We have Adam Cole versus MJF versus TBA for the ROH titles. We're gonna find out who wins the tag team.
Skip 10 seconds if you don't want to know. 3, 2, 1. And they're taking on the Dark Order.
Damn.
And then we've got Samoa Joe versus.
If you're watching Rampage tomorrow and not at FU, fuck you.
Yeah. We got Samoa Joe versus Shane Taylor for the ROH World TV title. So this is quickly becoming a Ring of Honor pay-per-view.
Yes.
Good knock on this. Shane Taylor's been kicking around the indies for quite a long time. This should be a good match. Then we got Bullet Club Gold versus FTR and the Young Bucks together. Interesting throw together pairing here. I personally think this one's going to be a really fun match just with everybody that's involved with it. Russ is probably somewhere really excited to watch this. Clearly not here on this show.
Rick.
Then we've got Miro versus Powerhouse Hobbs. Could be fun if they give it more than 7 minutes. And in my own personal opinion, what could be the best match on pay-per-view in the next 2 months, Kenny Omega versus Takeshita. Because it's Kenny Omega versus Takeshita. And get ready for a very DDT pro match, because that's what that's going to be.
I'm pretty excited for that match if they don't fuck it up and let Don Callis interfere 170 times.
But
my opinion does not reflect that of Honor Forklift.
How dare you? Cyrus the Virus is the man.
But we're not going to be around. We're going to sign off early tonight because all 3 of the 4 of us have very long days tomorrow, and one of us has got a long day of travel. So we're going to sign off now so that way we can all get some sleep. And we'll see you all tomorrow night at FU Wrestling. My name's Clinton Davis. You can find me at PK Batman on Twitter. To my right.
Do you have something to say, Trevor?
I was going to mention about Monday Night Madness.
Oh, no Monday Night Madness on. Go ahead, Trevor.
There won't be no Monday Night Madness this week due to Ethan wrestling tomorrow, and I'm going to be traveling.
It's Labor Day. We're not uploading a video on Labor Day. That's simple.
Well, so the following Monday there'll be one.
Yeah, unless there's an update from me from the hospital. Don't worry about it, though. We're going to kick their ass. So I'm Ethan. You can find me probably getting the win tomorrow night at FU Wrestling, or you can find me on Twitter at JensenCollins3.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. It's Trevor Davis. You can find me at DJ TRev24 or in a car traveling.
And, of course, our boss and yours, it's the 24-karat lion, Jeremiah Goldmane. Your four-post massacre heavyweight champion.
That's all I
Where can they find you?
Oh, Tomorrow at 4S Wrestling at Renegades Bar and Grill, Garden City, Michigan, Ford Road. Yeah.
Speaking of that show,
And that 24K Lion on socials.